Hello, my name is Hector. Welcome back to How to Play FTB Revelation. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Hope you are doing well. Last episode we did this. We got some Applied Energistics 2. We got a tiny ME system. You can see I've got loads of stuff on here already. I made 2 extra cells. 4K ones, but most of our stuff is actually in here. There's not too much. If you look on here, you can see this is almost full of the types, but it's only about a quarter full of the actual digital storage that is used, and these haven't been touched yet. So, just in case I didn't mention, we can see we've got 209 diamonds out in this drawer now. If I take that away, so from here, you can see it's got 145 left. If you go over here, you can see we've got 145 in here. Now, if I shift-click this in here, you can see this goes back up to 209, and they actually go back in here. So they don't get transferred to the digital storage, as long as, because we've got this this storage bus here, it will basically, if there's already a place for it, it will store it there, which is excellent. So we don't have to worry about it, being stored in 2 different places. So what I want to do today is something that once you get this set up it's a great thing to do, and that is basically we're going to start automatically processing all of this stuff, because we're getting it here right now. I've been basically putting it through these 2 systems as and when I need it, but it's nice to just have it automatically work, of course. So we're going to set some of this up, because I've got another one here full of stuff as well. So let us go here. Let's have a look. So first of all, what we're going to need is we're going to need a pulverizer. We're going to need 2 pulverizers, because what we're going to want is we're going to want one to just be on its own and pulverize things. So that'll be things like ores like the quartz and coal, which just needs to be pulverized, and then it can go straight into the system. And then we'll need another pulverizer to hook up to a redstone furnace, which will be for things like iron and copper and things of that nature, which will first be crushed and then be smelted into their ingot form. So we need a couple of these, and I don't have enough wood. Of course I don't. There we go. Bam, let's do some of this, and this is just nice. This is just a much nicer way of crafting. I don't have, oh wow, I don't have any flint. Can I, oh look at that, we can actually crush it, but pulverize it? Yeah, have I got any gravel? I do have some gravel. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's get some gravel. 4 should do us. Let's put it in our pulverizer, there we go. That'll do that. A little bit slow. We're gonna try upgrading some of these as well. I have already upgraded them off camera, but I will show you how to do that today. I thought we'd do it together and figure that out. So machine frames, let's make. Oh, really? Is this the only way of making one of these? I know there's casting and there's a compactor as well, which actually might be nice to make a compactor. We still need to make one of these things. Any of those? No. Oh, that's so irritating. So wood gear. Right, there we go. Wood gear. Tin gear. No. We need a stone one first. As if. It's such a daft way of doing things. So normally this isn't the case. This is a recipe that's been put in, I think, in FTB Revelation, and then we need some copper gears. So there you go. So normally you can make them with ingots like that. So let's make the compactor. And what this does is, well, it does a variety of things. Bronze alloy, have we got that? No, we don't have bronze. What's bronze again? Copper and tin. So let's get some copper. Let's just get copper and tin. I've only got 12 tin there. Wow. And I've got this induction smelter. We can obviously do it in the smeltery as well, but if we put this in here, it will give us some bronze. There we go. Getting some bronze. Lovely stuff. Right. There we go. Nope. Wrong thing. Let's come back to this. I've still not got one of these. Let's make a few of them. There we go. And that. There we go. Right. So compactor. There we go. Let's hook this up somewhere. There we go. So what we can do with this, you can see it's got a few different modes. And in fact, has it not? Oh, interesting. Does it not have? Let's have a look. Gears. Right, let's have a look. Gear. So tin gear, compactor. Yeah, it needs compactor specialization, augmentation. Okay, so we need to augment it. So right now you can see upgrades required. So let's upgrade things now. Let's figure that out, how to do that. So if we type in upgrade into the old system, upgrade like that, you will see, where are we? There we go. Here they are. Here are the upgrades for thermal foundation. And you always need to upgrade in a linear progression. So you can't get the reinforced upgrade without first getting the hardened upgrade, which is, you know, fairly self-explanatory. Can I get more? Yeah, I can get one of these. So Invar, we should have some in the system. No, we don't. No, we don't. I thought we did somewhere. Have I really not got any Invar anywhere? Man, oh man. Right, let's get you out. Let's make some Invar, which is, I can never remember, iron and nickel. Okay. There we go. And we've got loads of iron. So that isn't a worry. There you go. Let's get some of you. Come on. Invar, so that makes 3. I think 3 of that and 1 of that. I believe this is the ratio. Right, there we go. Okay. So we do that. There we go. There it is. A little bit of a delay there. And harden upgrade kit. So now we come here and you can see right now this takes 20,000 RF. If we you just have to right click it on and you can see the edges go a different color. You can see these are a different color. And now it takes 30,000 RF. So you can see that gets a bit of a boost. It holds more power, and augmentation slot is now activated. And if we put in aug, you can see all the different versions. Okay, all the different augments that you can do in various machines. Now some of them, like the speed one. You can see if you hold shift, machines processing speed increases maximum power usage, additional energy is required per operation. So each one, some of these go in everyone, and some of these are more specialized, like the gear working one. So let's make some of that. So we need lead. I saw them. We need 2 lead plates, and this is the compact machine. And one thing, if you do it into press mode right now, it will make plates. There we go, lead plate, which is what we need for this. And the rest we should be able to just make, which is excellent. There we go, lovely stuff. Let's go over here. Let's try and make this now. We need another piston. Lovely. And can we? Nope. What have we not got? We've not got an iron gear, and we've not got a servo. No, yeah, a redstone servo. There we go. Right, augment. There we go. There we go. So let's go over here, and there you go. It is installed, and you can see you can just plonk it in there as well. You don't have to just click on it. But now, gear mode. There we go. Lovely stuff. So, for instance, have we got any more tin? We don't have a lot of tin right now. I should actually. Where's the tin? There we go. Let's put some through here. So I've been. Turn that off. We should now get some more tin going. This should go into here, or is it going in there? No, it's coming in here. Excellent. So let's get some tin. So it should take 4. It should take 4 ingots per gear. So let's chuck that in there. And these now will make gear. So this is a little bit of a slight detour in how this works, but there you go. You can now upgrade machines, thermal expansion machines. You know how that works, and that's not too bad. So, right, pulverizer. This is what we were doing. if you remember. We need some of these. We now don't have any glass. Of course we don't. Of course we don't. And this is busy doing that. Let's just do that. There we go. Get some glass going. Of course, of course. So we need to set up a system for all of that as well, which would be nice. There we go. Right, we need 2 of those, and now I don't have the gear. It's there. We should actually make another one of those, but let's just make 2 pulverizers right now. Now we don't have copper gears. So obviously we could put them through and it would save us an iron, a bit of iron, but I'm not too bothered about that right now. So 1, really? Really? I don't have another piston. There we go. Oh man, right. There we go. Phew. Any more tin? Yeah, let's put another couple of gears. That would be nice, I think, just to get that. And I'm going to make a redstone furnace off camera now because this has gone on long enough, and then we'll start to set up the auto processing system. So I've got this little setup here. I've put some item ducts here, but obviously we need some servos attached. So I've got this one here. This one will pulverize, and then it needs to, yep, that's going in there, and then that should go in there. Excellent. So all of that should work. Well, that should work nicely. Let's get some leadstone flux duct on here, and then basically we should be able to put this in between here. Yeah, lovely. Pick a network. We pick my network. There we go, like that. This should be powered now. Lovely stuff. So that's nice and easy for us to power that. So we need some servos, and the ones that we've been using up to now have been the very slow type. So you can see here, if you press shift, you get all of the stuff. So extraction rate 3 seconds, max stack size 8. So it means it can do 8 at a time. And you can see here, this is a lot better. Extraction rate 0.5 seconds and max stack size a full stack. And then it's got different filter options. So I would like some of that. And if you see here, iron nugget, glass, redstone, and then Enderium ingot. How do we make Enderium? Well, you can see a few different options, but if we go to the induction smelter, smelting Enderium blend and some sand will get you an Enderium ingot. How do you make that? Lead, a bit of pulverized platinum, and some resonant ender, which you basically make in a magma crucible by smelting generally ender pearls, and you can see there's a few other things that you can use to get it, but generally ender pearls will do that. So I've made a magma crucible over here. I'm going to put these guys in, so we're going to start smelting that. You can see I've got some lead and some pulverized platinum, and I've got some buckets here ready and waiting for us to be able to do this. I think we need 2 buckets worth. Now I think each ender pearl takes about 250 millibuckets, which is a quarter of a bucket. So 1,000 millibuckets is 1 bucket's worth in fluid terms. That's the rate. So let's leave that for a second. The other thing that we're going to be using are ender chests, but we're not going to use the normal vanilla ender chest. We're going to be using the ender chest from Ender Storage. Now, if you don't have this, you'll most likely have a different form of ender chest like this. They're a fairly common thing in these mod packs, and I don't even know, what do we not have? We don't have wool. Do we not have any wool? That's just silly. So I need 2 bits of wool. Do I not have it? We just need 2 of them. There we go. Where am I? Here we go. Let's do that. So 1 and then 2. Excellent. And these are basically like normal ender chests, except that we can do a few more cool things with them. Okay. So right now, if I put this down, you might see, yeah, there you go. There's something in it already, and that's because because I'm on a server right now, and you can see if I put these 2 both down, you can see they've got little white things on them. That's because they're the same. Okay, that's how you differentiate. And if you can see, if I open it up, they both open up, and you can see this is pulverized charcoal in there. That's because this is not set to private, so this is public. So someone is clearly using this channel. To make them private, first of all, we're going to put a diamond on there, and that just locks it to you, to your personal character, okay? You can see now there's nothing in there because they're locked to us. So this is what we're going to be using to get our stuff into this system. So one of these, there we go, one of these we're going to put there like that, and then the other we're going to use to basically filter everything into our ME system, okay? And the way we're going to do that is, can we just put it there? We should be able to just put it there. And I think I've got an import bus here, and I believe this is the correct one if we whack that on there. So this, anything that comes into here should be imported into the system. And let's have a look. How much cobble have I got? 1428. Let's put you in there. Let's see if there you go. You can see it's been added to. Okay, and if you click on here, you can put some speed upgrades on here. So this is possible. You can see this is going in here, and it's been filtered into the system. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it. So everything that gets processed basically from here will just go straight into this chest. So these are obviously linked, and it will get put into the system. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. We've got a bucket's worth at least. We just need, I think, 2. So let's go back to here. Let's go back to the servo. There we go. And we need some Enderium blend. So that, really, there we go. And another one. Thank you. There we go. And then we need bits of sand, 2 bits of sand. Lovely stuff. Let's go to our induction smelter. Put that in. Pop that in like that. Oh, we need more sand. Of course we do. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. There we go. There we go. And you can see you get some slag as well. Enderium ingots. There we go. Excellent stuff. Let's do this now. And I want 3 of them. There we go. Right. Okay, so before we use these, we also need a filter. Now, I've never used these. And you can see it says restricts what may pass through it. And that's what we're going to use to basically filter what goes in which system here. Because obviously we don't want, say, glowstone to go into this bit here, because we don't need it to. We do not need it to. So we just want things that we're basically going to crush and then smelt. So things like any sort of ore, like lead, iron, copper, silver, tin, platinum, nickel, all of that is good. Uranium, yeah, yellowite, all of that we want to pass through here. Anything that isn't, that just needs to be crushed or pulverized, I should say, like coal and redstone, quartz, that will go through that system. And then we're going to have to probably come up with another solution, actually, of anything else that doesn't go there will just go through there. So we might want to actually make another thing here, just to bring it into there as well, like that. Look at that, I've just got enough. So what we'll do here is basically everything else. Anything else that isn't anything that needs to be smelted or just stored, so something like the litherite crystal, an erodium crystal, or even stuff that I don't want to have to deal with right now, like maybe energized netherrack. I don't have a use for that right now, so we could just leave that. To do its thing. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I need some filters, and I've never used these before. I'm excited to try them out. So if we have a look at shift for details, you can see there's not too much difference. So what we need, paper, and you can make, clearly you can upgrade them, which is pretty nice. I don't know. Let's maybe make one of those. I've not got any paper. Of course I don't. That's easily fixed. Let's just put a filter on right now, and then we can always upgrade them. So I have no idea how this works, so we're going to learn together here. But I imagine it's very much the same as a server, so I should be able to put that on there and then click on it, and you can see, yeah. So filter, prevent oversending, allow oversending, blacklist, whitelist. So this is very, very simple. So we are going to want to upgrade these, which is fine. So let me quickly, there we go, let me quickly upgrade them, and we'll get right back to that. So I've set these servos up now. They're now resident filters, and no, not servos, filters. And you can see I've put all the ore in here that I want basically to first be pulverized and then to be smelted. And here, just the ones that I want to be pulverized. So all of this is set. Important that you set this to whitelist, not blacklist, otherwise it does the opposite, obviously. So a whitelist will allow just the things that are in here to be filtered. So that's what we want. Don't worry too much about these things, metadata. The only thing I've said to use All Dictionary, which is basically if there's more than one like iron or copper, which sometimes there is, the All Dictionary will basically sort it out, so we don't have to worry about that. So that is all done. I don't really know what this does. Include maximum total items in inventory, because we can, I don't know, I'm just going to leave that, but I'm hoping that all of this will do it. I've put the other two servos down here, so I just need to add one there, and then that should do it. And I've also upgraded them to reinforced now, so that means that they're like my ones here, they're the Electrum upgrade. I've not gone to Signalum yet, mainly because Signalum is not too hard to make. It's sort of the same as Enderium. You can see you need copper, silver, and then destabilized redstone, which is just smelted redstone, similar like we did the Ender Pearl. But the cryothium dust is a bit of a pain. So first of all, you need snow. You need some niter, which you can get from smelting. Pulverizing sand. At least there's a 20% chance from doing any. Is that wood? No, that's sandstone. That looks like wood there. Yeah, there's a chance from like red sandstone you get 40% chance. But if you use the manufacturer from Nuclearcraft, you can get 2 from what seems to be any sort of sandstone at the very least. So that's something. So that's a way of doing that. And blizz powder you get from destabilized redstone going through a snowball, and then you get some blizz powder. So it's a little bit more faffier, which is why I haven't done it yet. And then obviously Enderium and pyrothium dust, which is a similar thing. So that would make it go the fastest. I've also put augments in it, just speed ones for now. There are augments that basically allow you to do some things like, I can't remember, there you go, gain additional output when smelting ores. So, you know, that's not a bad thing, but I've just gone for speed for now for us. So that's what I've done. So let's find out if this is going to work. So let's put that on there, and let's set it to, oh, hang on, blacklist. Yeah, nothing's blacklisted. All of that is fine. Bam. Let us see. So this should start pulling stuff out, basically. Yeah, we've definitely got coal coming in here. Is that just because it's doing that first? Interesting. Oh, there we go. So stuff is going through now. Stuff is definitely going through. Oh, okay. This is not working. This is not working. Let's stop that quickly. There we go. So I know what went wrong. It was this extra pipe that we had coming out here, because basically everything that was in here that couldn't fit in either one of these was just going straight to there, and that included the rest of everything. So had I put another filter on there, on that one, and basically not allowed anything that is in either of these, or basically, you know, anything that is, and that would have worked. But I then need to work out what basically can go in, if that makes sense. But this is now working, so we've got all of this coming in, and you can see we might have a bit of an issue with this output, the secondary output here. So we might need to just get everything out of that, but I'm going to see what it does. You can see we're getting silver, and this is doing coal, and this is basically empty, and we should be seeing that we're getting Coal is going up, yeah, coal is going up, and silver is going up as well. So that's pretty nice, actually. So this is working. This is totally working. It's just that we're going to have some things that we haven't set up to process being left in here. So I'm guessing I'm just going to have to set up another filter and whitelist those things. Which actually, once this processes most of the rest, it should be pretty easy to figure out what we need. Like this oil, the energized netherrack, destabilized redstone ore. So all of these things we'll have to basically filter. Resonating ore, all of that stuff we'll set up another filter and do what we had. So just use a pipe system here, but add that all-important filter, and then everything seems to be working. So this is totally working now. That is a lovely thing to have. So all of this will be processed automatically and will be stored in here. And all of these things, I've put at least one diamond upgrade, which just increases the storage. So you can see stack limit now, 256 stacks basically it can hold of just the regular tin ingot, which should keep us going for a little while, and then we can get to processing this as well. So there we go. That's how we've done some auto processing of all of our mining goods, and we've learned to upgrade some machines as well. Hopefully that helped you out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If it did, a like or comment is of course always very much appreciated, and make sure to subscribe if you've enjoyed the series. Maybe if it's helped you out, that would be lovely as well. Any questions, feel free to ask below, and we'll see what we can do. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Hector. This has been How to Play FTB Revelation, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.